January 4th, 2015. Undead from Cleveland. You're listening to Video Game News Radio with your host, Kevin Baird.
Brian Baird.
Don Anderson.
Big J-Dog. What's up?
Johnny and Larry, man.
That's great. All right, so we got Big Dog on with us. Big J-Dog, whatever you want to say. And,
oh, man, you guys can just call me Jason, man.
Jason.
You know, it's funny because, you know, we've been doing this since way back in the day, so everybody still uses, like Jackal and
right.
Sound like covert ops.
It's true.
I know. It's, well, what are you going to do? Some people don't like to use their real name because employers will find them or ex-wives. That's
Yeah,
what
they're like
happens to
grown-ups and shit.
Hey, I'm like, find me. Steal my identity, please.
Cease couldn't do the show anymore because his ex-wife got mad.
Really?
Yeah. He told me to get rid of the ex-wives show or whatever that was. Marriages.
Right? That's why I don't.
I told him I couldn't do it. The internet's eternal.
Right.
So, you know, because she was really upset about it or something.
It's his ex-wife, though, right?
Yeah.
Well, then
But it's Cease. Don't say he shouldn't care. It's Cease. He cares about everything. Cares about how people think of him. All that stuff. So.
I'm not saying it's dumb, but, you know.
You know.
You're saying it's dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe.
Don't back down now.
He's not saying it's dumb. He just wants to mock him.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I just don't want to get killed doing it, because, you know, it's not.
Yeah, you don't want the giant hands to crush your kneecap.
Meat palms.
Yeah. Destroy you. Why did this not give up the... Okay, I got to get the list up here. 1 second. Bestsellers. So we're going to do our top 20 titles of the week. This is our drinking game. We list off the top 20 movers and shakers on the Amazon list. And when we list off something that's not a game, you have to drink.
It's just
the rule. You can drink whatever you got. If you don't got something, go get some. We'll wait. Not very long, though. Hurry up.
I got my beers ready.
I'm not waiting. Locos. Just 4 Locos.
And,
Newcastle.
4 Loco. No.
prepare to drink. The list is pretty much ridiculous that this list of video games has almost no video games. Number 20. The Triton Kama stereo headset for PlayStation.
How did I know?
Not a game.
Drink.
Everybody has to drink.
Done it.
It's begun.
Number 19, new classic Pro controller for Nintendo Wii U.
Also not a game.
Star
Not
Force.
a game. It's a good price, $8 though.
Did you say
You can
Pro
get a
controller?
good controller for $8.
No.
As opposed to the amateur controller.
Yeah, well,
By squeezing your rectum.
everybody drink on that one. Number 18, Action Replay Power Saves Pro for Nintendo 3DS. Not a game.
Not a game.
Everybody drink. Number 17, PlayStation 3 DualShock 3 wireless controller.
Wow, look at that.
Not a game. Drink
Yeah.
it. For some reason, it's up 42% this week. A lot of people just suddenly wanted to run out and get themselves a controller.
Am I going to have to get another bottle before we're done?
I'm drinking
probably.
Slow down.
You may, yeah. Number 16, HDE wired infrared sensor bar for Nintendo.
Woo!
Not a game. Everybody drink. Number 15, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 for the Xbox 360. Now $4.09.
Thank you.
Damn
Don't have to drink
games.
on that one.
I got somebody
Number
who's
14, the Xbox One chat headset.
Yes.
Not a game.
killing me.
Everybody drink.
No.
Oh, yes.
I refuse.
Do it. You must drink.
Number 13, The Last of Us Remastered for the PlayStation 4.
Why?
Number 12, the Xbox Live 12-month gold membership card. Not a game.
Not a game.
Everybody drink.
I get chugging.
Woo.
Number 11, Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham for the Xbox 360.
Thank God.
Number 10, Skylanders Crap Team Tech Magic and something else. Not a game.
Sounds like a
Everybody
game.
drink.
Yes.
Sounds like a game.
No, it's action figures.
Damn it.
Toys.
Toys.
Number 9,
There's
Little
no game
Big
with
Planet 3 for the PlayStation 3.
Drink. No, that's a
Number
game.
8,
That's a game.
Skylanders Trap Team Elemental Value something pack. Trap
Is that a
Team
game?
pack. Not a game. Action figures.
Action
Everybody drink.
figures.
2 a game. Action figures 2 a game. 4 of the game. Done.
Number 7, Infamous Second Son Standard Edition for the PlayStation 4. Now $20.
Okay.
Number 6, The Last of Us Remastered for the PlayStation 4. $30. Number 5, Skylanders Trap Team Trap Master Gear or something. Not a game. Action figure. Everybody
Action.
drink.
Okay, I gotta lay down.
The
I can't feel my feet.
Okay.
Number
I got one
4,
down already.
Skylanders Trap Team Air Undead and something else. Not a game. Action figures. Drink.
Son of a bitch.
All these bubbles are gonna kill me.
Number 3,
Why do we do this?
Pico Charge Base for the Xbox One. Not a game.
Motherfucker.
Drink.
You know, one of these weeks I'm gonna get crazy and do like whiskey, and I'll be dead.
Yeah.
This week is particularly bad, but that's the last of it. Number 2, Skylanders Spyro's Adventure Starter Pack, so it comes with the game, so that counts as a game. And number 1, up 3,260% this week
Wow.
for $1.49 for Windows. It's How to Survive, the online game code. That's a game, I guess. How to Survive for
Is that a game?
$1.50.
I'd buy that for $1.40.
50.
I get it. Just
wow.
write the code out. 5628B94.
Yeah, How to Survive the code.
Ugh.
Normally priced like $15. Of course, I've never heard of this
Yeah,
game.
sale.
Yeah,
$55.99.
apparently it's selling like hotcakes if it's 90% off.
Kind of shows you, though, that zombies are still popular since people are running out and buying it. I like how Aliens Colonial Marines is $5 for Windows now. It tells you how
Well,
bad
I mean,
that game is.
You know.
Yeah, the guy was just...
Sleepy now. Good night, everybody.
I want to take a nap. Throat
All right,
hurts.
so let's catch up with
Speaking of,
everybody.
tell everybody about my week. I'm gonna nap.
Our news and stuff. Don, how was your week this week?
Dude, fucking A. Glad it's over, but unfortunately the next one's about to start. No, last week was pretty rough because the kid was sick.
That sucks.
I had her for like all of Christmas break, most of it. And she was sick. And the first week of Christmas break, she pretty much left a trail of terror by infecting everybody that she came in contact with. So during the second week, there was nobody left to babysit her. And I had to work both jobs. So it got kind of crazy there for a little bit. And then work got crazy. It's like I made a plan. And then I show up to work the one morning. My brother's like, "Up, change your plan. Come back at 11 o'clock tonight." It's just like, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, just go home, get some sleep, and come back at 11 o'clock
You just
tonight.
woke up, so go back to bed.
Yeah, it's like, listen, I just got a favor from somebody to watch the kid. Now you're telling me I got to go get another favor from somebody else to watch her overnight. I'm like, oh, fuck. So yeah, it was a fucking. But then New Year's was cool. Our New Year's plans got canceled because kids got sick, not because of us. This one wasn't our doing, somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
And so those plans got canceled. But then Gilly came through because I went to go pick Sophie up from there, and they were like, "What are you doing for New Year's?" I'm like, "I don't know. Our shit got canceled." And they're like, "Oh, well, we're gonna be at this hotel, and everybody's gonna be. The whole street's gonna be there." So they all had rooms and stuff, and they all hung out there.
What's that about? Like, how do they all just go out and party together? Like, how is that normal? I mean, is
What
it just
do you do?
everybody is the same age or something? Or
Like, yeah, because we went to school with some of them, and
I don't know.
oh yeah. If you came around, you'd see somebody, you'd be like, "I know that dude from somewhere. I know that person." The one chick I actually worked at Chi-Chi's with. Then this past weekend, at New Year's, the one chick was like, "Where did you live?" And I was like, "I used to live on Lansing." She's like, "I used to live on Martin." I'm like, "I know. I used to hang out with your brother Bob." And she's like, "Oh my God, I remember you." And it's just like, yeah. I was like, "I've been hanging out here with you guys for like years now, showing up at these
Start
parties."
trying to find some guy that'll beat the shit out of you because you owe her money.
That's why I was like, "Uh-oh, this is gonna be bad." Anybody who recognizes me now, it's like, "Oh fuck,
Yeah.
what did I do to you in the past?" because I didn't mean it. But yeah, they just all hang out. It's like they all live on the same street, and they all like to drink, and they all like to party. So that's what they do. They do tons of shit. Magnolia group or whatever they call themselves. I can't remember.
They got a name, so they're like a gang. They wear jackets.
Yeah.
There's no jackets, but it's the name of the street. They live on Magnolia, so it's like,
all right.
you know, Magnolia group or some shit. I don't know.
Shit.
And I get in.
Gang, dude. They got a jacket.
Everybody knows me. I know everybody. Like Gilly brought me in, but I knew people.
He brought you into the gang.
Yeah.
You had like a beatdown party where you had to like fight.
Yeah, you have to get initiated and stuff.
Big
I had to
tattoo
get-
in your face now.
All the kids had to throw me in the pool, and
You're the only one though.
they know I can't swim. So they were like, throw him in the pool, and
Kick him to the tree of woe.
they're right, which is really just like a maypole.
Yeah, pine tree.
Yeah. They all took dodgeballs and threw them at me.
That would suck.
I think I saw. Hey, you know,
Not even
remember,
joking. Be like, "Oh, stop it!" Poof,
I
ah.
don't want to say his name. But I think I saw. Kevin will remember the kid that I threw the basketball at in gym class.
Really?
I think I seen him last night at Chuck E. Cheese.
He's like a science teacher
Raging
at,
Chuck E. Cheese.
at North Olmsted. He took over like Mr. Burns' job.
Yeah, he's whatever. But I think I saw him. It was either it might not.
Mr. Burns, Mr. Brown.
But I saw him, and all I could think of was like, just turn your head, and I will throw a basketball at you. So I'm gonna get a ball. Anyway.
You get those little basketballs from that one machine.
Right. I'm gonna get like the ball pit ball that doesn't go anywhere. Like you throw it and it just goes like right.
They catch it.
Doesn't it just falls to the ground? It's like, fuck! You just pulled your arm out trying to throw it so hard. And don't go. No weight.
You ever notice that nobody
throw it
ever
hard, you
steals
think
any
you're
of
throwing, and all of a sudden the guy just catches it like it was nothing.
Nobody steals those balls. Like you're playing skee ball, all the balls are there. Like just take them.
No, they do.
What are you gonna do? Walk out with them in your pants?
Yeah.
Balls and do that.
My balls.
Nobody's gonna touch you there.
All right.
That's my week. Move on. I could talk forever. I didn't do a ton of.
Brian, how was your week?
It was a lot of running around for work. Last week, actually, I didn't come on to the air because I was exhausted. A full holiday, oddly. But my second run, which goes to New York, they added 2 stores, which really would have completely fucked me up because I would have left out on to deliver on Friday, and then they added 2 around Rochester, and I'm like, well, what do I deliver that Saturday morning? So when I get back Saturday night, because from Rochester back to Cleveland, that's a hell of a drive. I'm like, look, man, I got family come in. I didn't explain that they only live an hour away. But I was just like, I don't really see the need. Why do I get fucked with this? I mean, I don't mind the miles, but it's a holiday. Come on, man. And the guy's like, this kind of works out because the guy that normally, like, I took part of his run, he hasn't been getting a lot of miles, so let me see if he wants it. And then he called me right back. He's like, oh yeah, he'll totally take it. I'm like, that's cool. So I almost had like a whole week off, which was pretty nice. And then this week, I had the 2 days off in the middle of the week for the New Year, which people light off explosives around the neighborhood when for any goddamn holiday. And then left that on Friday. Made my deliveries, came back really early Saturday morning. It was like the first time since I think winter started where I really didn't run into any snow on the way back from this particular run, and it's been kind of like bullshit weather with that. But other than that, man, I've been doing really not much of anything, just playing a lot of Dragon Age Inquisition and trying to get that fucking over with finally. Because it's a great game, but it just goes on for fucking ever. And that's it, man. I mean, not much else, reading some books, watch some
Larry?
movies.
Kevin.
What'd you do?
A bunch of chicks is what I did. Anyway, let's see. We worked.
God damn it. Keep throwing my weapons away.
What?
Actually, it's kind of a chill week. I worked. I did New Year's Eve, hung out here. Girl came over after work. We had some champagne.
So are you like officially boyfriend and girlfriend now?
No.
Does somebody even do that shit anymore?
Yes. And I'm going to, damn it.
You would go with me.
But at this point, I got like,
Give her the little fucking key thing that you can share and get your name engraved
at
on
this
it.
point, I have so goddamn many contestants. I gotta,
Are they? Oh, they're contestants now. Are they filling out applications?
They are.
Yeah.
because I'm
Throw the grill. That's a great
I'm
idea.
a hot commodity,
It's a
basically.
Larry dating show.
I got like just all these chicks who are like, dude, you're awesome, and I'm like, well, come get you a piece. So that was New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Hung out some more, didn't do much. Got into a argument with that same chick, so that worked out well. Went and watched the OSU game with
She wouldn't get into the pit
with
plastic liner.
with Soprano Rob. Let's see, Friday hung out with a different chick and watched some movies. Saturday went out to the bar to watch the UFC fight, and that was my week.
Still a boring week for everybody. Bigdog, welcome to the show. How was your week?
Pretty good, man. First off, let me say thanks for having me, and it's awesome to talk to you guys. It's crazy because I've been listening for like 10 years, dude. I mean,
Right.
I think I found you guys like on when they had Lemon Pod. Why? I'll tell you why. Because I work with a bunch of squares, dude, and it's cool to talk to people that like are into what I'm into, and you know, you can say fuck once in a while, and no one like fucking goes ah. But no, man. Like I said, it's kind of a little honor, but thanks. My week, I worked all over California. I had the week before Christmas, I had to go to Northern California, so it was like stay in a hotel. So pretty much I just played Shadow of Mordor the whole time, and you know, then Christmas, and it was all quiet around here for New Year's, man. My neighborhood was like apocalypse, you know. No one was around. We were out there.
Did you get used to the controls in Shadows of Mordor? Or do you like those controls?
Yeah, I thought it was cool, man. I mean, it's pretty much like Arkham Asylum and what's that? Assassin's Creed, like just put together. I thought it was all right. The only thing that I didn't like is that it's like made for you to die, like the whole thing. You know what I mean? Because it's
goddamn sure.
Right, because it's all the guys and they show the captains and all that. They move around, so like they expect you to die many times. You know.
I expect you to die, Mr. Mond.
Right. But
yeah, I
played it for about half an hour.
For a while. I thought it was pretty good, but I found the control scheme to be a little bit difficult.
Yeah. I mean, that was
I'm
fun.
playing it on Xbox, though. Maybe on PC or whatever you're playing it on, it's different.
I mean, those orcs must be made out of plastic, man. I was ripping through, heads flying, arms coming off.
No, the ones I found were fucking Terminators. They kept fucking coming back. What the fuck, man? You're dead. I killed you. No.
No, I won't let you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hard at first, but once you start like leveling up and getting your, you know, you can blow them up with the arrows and shooting their fire, and you blow them all up at once, and you know, it got a little bit easier. But yeah, when you start out, yeah, it's like crazy hard. But that's the thing, because you die, and then they like, oh well, this one's like the warmonger, and this one fights this one, and this one, and you got to get the intel on them. But that was the only thing I didn't like.
I didn't want to learn about their fucking their background.
Right, exactly. But and you have to die to find that out, right?
Yeah. Ridiculous.
This guy, when he was a kid, grew up in a forest.
Yeah, you grew up in an orc home.
From ages of 8 to 10.
All right, well, welcome to the show. My week was no, my office moved, so there was just a lot of going to work and
working in Arctic conditions apparently, because that's all we heard about was like, I have no heat and electricity in my office. I'm like, do you even have? Come on, you don't have an office.
Whining. I was just telling people what was going on.
They had the keys in the ignition.
We had heat. I don't know what you're talking about. We just had to move power around, so that was kind of a thing.
I just had to move power around. Listen to this guy.
It could have went bad, but it went all right. So everything's moved in there now.
The power. We had to move around.
In the middle of the room using his hands. He's just like, lifting all the power from one area. And
buildings are flying around and shit. It's just crazy.
moving it.
It's just, you know, there's just lots of little problems. If people can't get into their computer remotely, the phone system isn't set up right. You know, I don't deal with the phone system though, but then the guy asks me to change things in the firewall, and it's just, it goes on and on. But yeah, so anyway, we're in the new building now, and
so you just look smarter than he did.
Do some cleanup. Yeah.
You look smarter than me. Why don't you try to fix this?
Yeah, kind of like, in a way, that's kind of how it is. But the I don't know. It's done. So that was mostly my week. Just a lot of that. This week I'm going to go to the dentist. Haven't been there in a while, but I got a broken tooth. So I got to go in. You know, fucking whatever.
It's gonna hurt.
What happens, like,
You're
when
gonna
they
freak out.
tooth out? Like, what do they give you for that these days? Do they, like,
They put a needle in
something
your
in?
gums, and they punch you to tell you to stop being a pussy.
do they give you, like, a new tooth? Do they give you, like, do they bridge it? Is that what a bridge is? I don't know
Wait, you
anything about
getting your
this.
tooth replaced?
No, see, I have a baby tooth that's never had a molar grow underneath it. So the baby tooth is finally cracked, so that's going to get removed. Now I'll have a gap, in my mouth in the molar area.
Well, I've got a tooth missing too, dude. I've never replaced it because they want to put a fucking Lego in there for like $3,000, and they're like,
Is that what it is?
yeah, and then they're like, yeah, it might fall out, so you'll have to come in. We'll have to replace it. And I'm like, fuck that. They don't come in here more than once.
They could do a crown.
But isn't a crown on top of the tooth that's broke? Because it's a baby tooth. It's not rooted to anything.
Is it a molar?
No, it's just the baby tooth. It's just a baby tooth that's in the back. It's on the side.
They could just pull it and just leave it.
Yeah.
And then the teeth that are left are going to naturally close the gap somewhat.
Really? So if I eat a Jolly Rancher, it's going to get stuck in that hole and shit?
You might not
saying?
want to like.
Yeah, dude, I got that. I've had that for years.
Oh my god, that sounds horrible. It sounds hillbilly-ish or something, having missing teeth in my mouth.
Dude, don't even start.
I don't know. I'm not paying $3,000 though, if that's true. Fuck that.
They just pull it out. That's all they're going to do. If all they're going to do is pull the thing out, then that's not going to cost you $3,000.
They'll put their foot on the bottom of your jaw, and then they're gonna fucking
They
pull
got
as
to
hard
put
as they can.
on.
Well, I have dental insurance, so maybe it'll be cheaper than that. But
Doesn't mean you get a
dental
nice
insurance-
dentist. Yeah.
Shit, I don't know.
You're still going to the back alley.
Yeah, maybe they will put a Lego in there.
Welcome to my office, Mr. Baird. Have a seat. Don't worry, I've only used this needle twice before.
I give you implants and shit like that too, right? Well, not like breast implants everywhere, but like in your
Implants.
mouth.
Good.
You want a fucking bionic tusk?
I don't know.
The
Getting
fuck is
old. Things are falling apart now. Things are breaking.
They have the sedated dental wear or dental care now, or where they just
What's
knock
that?
your ass out. They sedated, they just knock you out and then do whatever they gotta do.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
getting. That's
Wake
what
up like 2 days later.
Right.
Want a ninja to come like hit me with a dart in the back of my head and then take me away.
I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teeth I need fixed right now.
Wow.
I had a crown fall out. I've had a gap.
Going the wrong way.
Oh, it's fucked up. So I told the guy, I went into the dentist and I was like, listen, I want you to just knock me out, fix it all, wake me up, and kick me out of here. Like,
He just looked you up and down and said, you can't afford that.
That's what he did. He goes, okay, well, it's going to cost you this much money. And I went, well, it was nice seeing you, Doc. See you later. So
Yeah, I don't care about the pain really. Dental pain.
You will.
I don't.
But see, I don't want to go multiple times. I don't want to have to go and then go again and then go again because it's just like, just do it all.
Yeah,
get it
that's
over.
why I didn't do it. I just had the no tooth. I'm like, fuck it.
Right. I
All
got
right.
pieces of teeth. That's all I got.
Well, if they pull it out and they don't put anything in, that's fine. We'll see how that goes for a while. But if I end up like getting like
We have
fucking
this experimental tooth we want to try on you, Kevin.
food and shit stuck there, gross, I'm gonna fucking get it fixed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kevin, answer your phone. This is
My
boss.
dentist, I'll go there and he'll tie some string around it and then attach it to the door.
Yeah.
Hold on. What the?
I got you, Mr. Baird. I'm going to call the nurse in.
Stop crying.
Oh, Miss Ratchet.
Pull me across the floor. Ah!
You brought him just rips right now.
More than a baby tooth.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
all-
Let's do our news. So we got some emails this week,
Christ.
and then we'll just do whatever until the show's over.
That's why we never go to the doctor, my brother and I, because we talk to each other first, which is always foolish.
Yeah.
You know they're just gonna rip your face apart.
Yeah. I don't actually mind. The part that I hate is just that, like, the cleaning and stuff, because it takes, like, an hour, it seems like, and you're just sitting there with your mouth hanging open, because the guy's got to, like, inspect it, get x-rays, then the girl's got to, like, you know.
Dick out, sticks it in your mouth.
He's got to, like, they do this counting thing where they're, like, I don't know, checking the gums or something, so they do, like, 3, 7, 5, 7, 5.
And they pause on that one tooth, and you're like, what?
Yeah, and then then she does the cleaning, and then it's like your mouth is just hanging open, drying out like a husk.
They give you the shot, and it's like we didn't get enough, and then they start digging and burning, and you're like, God, give me another shot, man.
I straight need 2 shots. I straight up need 2 shots. I tell my dentist that all the time. I'm going to go give me another one, or we're going to have some problems here.
And there's going to be a script for Vicodin when I'm done. Believe me. I'll write that now.
Oh my God! All right, okay, let's get to the news. Steam top 10 this week. Number 10, Don't Starve Mega Pack. Number 9, Borderlands, the pre-sequel. Number 8, DayZ. This shit never changes, man. People just get this
Same goddamn list every week.
every time. Number 7, This War of Mine. Number 6, Wasteland 2. Number 5, Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor. Number 4, Wolfenstein, The New Order. Number 3, Divinity, Original Sin. Number 2, Arma 3. And number 1, Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Shit.
Hey, did you guys play that Wolfenstein?
No.
I have not.
It comes in 4 discs for the 360, and then I fucking lost the 3rd disc.
Oh my God! How the fuck did you lose a disc?
Well, because I take them out and I put them all in the
Display
all
them.
yeah. Well, to be honest, they're like all over my desk and all over my room.
Use them as like mirror reflectors for light
Right.
in your place.
Yes, coasters. Excuse me.
Bounce light around.
So I lost the 3rd one and I couldn't finish it. It's
Well,
still
I mean,
on
you
my-
still have it somewhere. I mean, what are you
Yeah.
getting, like a pile loading on those hoarders? It's just like
Yes.
10 feet of trash everywhere.
Yes, I'm actually sitting on top of a whole 360s, carcasses, and original Xboxes with a goblet. But no, really, I mean, because you just lose discs. They go all over the place. My kid comes in, he's all, hey, let me play Minecraft. It's all over the place.
Yeah.
And then it
Throws
was
it
gone.
over his shoulder without looking.
Right. So it's still MIA. I got to finish that.
That's weird. I mean, some games install, and then like you just have to have the disc in to check for the copy protection or whatever, So, but it sounds like that one still requires the disc. That's stupid.
Yeah, that one's like straight up like, put in disc 3 now. Please turn to page 2.
Read the code on line 7, row 4.
And you have to sit there and make sure that it updates, and if you walk away from the thing and your controller turns off, it's like, nope.
Right.
We stopped.
All right. This week, game releases very thin. Thursday, a game called Underground comes out for the Wii U. And for the Xbox One, on Friday, comes Funk of Titans.
What?
Titans?
Funk of Titans.
Yeah. Is that an adult title?
I'm sure it's some indie game, but it's on the list. So
Hey,
that's
man,
it. And the week after, next week, there's no games coming out. So
I think I saw that on Pornhub. It's like a bad ripoff of Attack on Titan.
oh my God.
What?
Okay, let's do it.
I saw it too. Same article.
Mortal Kombat X will see the return of Kung Lao.
Woo!
Kung Lao will once again fight the good, deadly fight in Mortal Kombat 10. According to
Thank God.
Finnish gaming magazine Palaja, Mortal Kombat fan site Test Your Might has translated some of the relevant article. People got nothing better to do. Revealing Kung Lao's 3 fighting forms, Tempest, Buzzsaw, and Hat Trick.
Great. He's
According
awesome.
to Test Your Might's translation, the Tempest form focuses on whirling spin attacks, while Buzzsaw utilizes Lao's razor-lined hat.
Oh,
Hat Trick sounds
Flying
similar in that
guillotine.
it focuses on the Mortal Kombat series' most deadly fashion accessory, but also allows players to send out and call back the hat at will, making it a trickster, trapper-oriented fighting style. Okay,
dumb.
I completely lost my...
Yell at your hat. Get over here!
It's like Thor's hammer of a
Right.
hat.
As I was just thinking, it's like Thor's hammer. You can throw it and they'll call for it. Back here.
Get hit by a hat, you're like...
It's all a trucker's hat. Get over here.
The Green Goblin thought he'd win doing that, and he died.
Well, that'll teach him.
Right?
Oh,
He called the
bad
glider.
around.
I'll call the glider back, and then Spider-Man moved. Next thing you know, you're dead.
Let's see. The age of digital distribution brings with it many joys. Sales are frequent.
Oh,
There's
does
less
it?
clutter around the home, and no more blowing into cartridges. Unfortunately, it also brings unique disadvantages, such as games suddenly disappearing from digital marketplaces, such as the tale
Psychosis.
of Aliens Colonial Marines and Alien vs. Predator, the 2010 version on Steam.
I didn't mind that one.
It's likely the games being removed from Steam is due to a licensing issue, considering that the games, which utilize properties
game is
owned
bullshit.
by 20th Century Fox, were available right up until 2015 started. However, it's interesting to note that Aliens Colonial Marines is still available as a digital purchase on both PSN and the Xbox Marketplace, while AVP is available not on the former, but the latter. Alien Isolation is still available on all fronts, and the original version of Aliens vs. Predator from 2000 is also still up for grabs on Steam.
Does anybody use Steam?
Yep.
I use it, but
Well,
I haven't played PC games in a while.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
Other than you guys, I mean, because you guys are, you know, play games, but I don't know anybody that uses Steam. And if you told them what a Steam box was, they'd be all, huh?
I have no idea.
Box of Steam?
I don't
It
think-
sucks because every time I get certain games, it won't. Because I have it hooked up to my TV, and it's just like, nope, doesn't support it. I'm sitting there fuck with it for a couple of hours, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm lost.
Right, you want to sit down and play a game for an hour, and you've been fucking with something for 2.
Yeah.
Like that update.
Um,
I've never done it. I've never done Steam, so.
Steam has all the good deals, man. It's like you can get like an entire like Rockstar collection for $1 and shit. I mean, it's ridiculous sometimes, their deals. So that's why people have it.
Gotcha.
I have a lot of VGN listeners that are on Steam. They friend me all the time. There's a VGN group on there. That people
Yeah, I'm constantly getting free Steam games from people. So.
yeah. So
Oh, I'll check it out.
yeah, I don't know. It's,
Make a box.
It's free. Yeah, I don't know about that Steam box though, because that's going to run on the Steam OS, so most shit probably won't work on it.
Well, I saw the Alienware one at Fry's the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like $300.
I mean, if it runs Windows, then I would get it. But if it's going to just run that Steam OS, then I'm not going to get it because it's dumb. It's dumb. It's going to have like 5 games on it that I can play, and they're all going to be like, you know, Steam or Valve games. It's going to be like Half-Life 2 and Half-Life.
Steam. Fuck that. Or you're gonna download some game on Steam, and it's like, yeah, we're still putting this game together, you know. So we appreciate it. And then it's like 2 years later, yeah, we're still putting it together. It's like,
Yeah.
thanks, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Like
that.
I got that Mordheim. They were totally adding shit to that all the time. I'm like, great, man. At least you can see they're fucking putting some money into it because you know, got a lot of promotion on that shit. So they better get it done, or people are gonna be mad. Like, no, we're not buying your shit anymore.
But when do they, you know, say the game is done? You know, just add shit to it forever.
Ever.
I don't like buying games that are in some sort of beta.
So then fuck off and don't do it.
You know, I don't think things have been finished or fleshed out yet. It may never get done. You know, it's weird. Anyway, Boyd Mold Terror says goodbye to Xbox as he moves on to new projects. Boyd, the man who created Xbox Live and XNA at Microsoft, is leaving the company after 17 years of service. He confirmed his departure on Twitter, taking time to thank his well-wishers. Who's well-wishing the guy? Seriously. Good luck, Boyd! Thanks for Xbox Live. It's great.
They're all sitting around drinking their hands, singing to him.
You're wonderful. It's weird. Some kind of shake-up. Sony has thanked locked-out gamers for their patience during the Christmas downtime that blighted its online networks. Sony's PlayStation Network was thrust into the darkness by its longtime nemesis, the Lizard Squad hacking group. Oh, they're a longtime nemesis now? What are these guys?
First off, how awesome is their logo? Have you seen that?
No.
I have seen it, but I don't remember it.
It's straight up a lizard with a top hat and monocle and a pipe. And they were like on CNN. They're all, oh my god, this hacker group, and and you're like, come on, dude. It's like, hello, I'm a Lizard Squad. Monocle. It's like, you know, someone made it up.
Right.
It's like, let's think of a hacker group. Yeah, okay, all right, lizard squad. Well, we gotta fucking put a monocle on him. It's an English lizard. Got it.
Don't get us in trouble with them, man.
Yeah. We love them.
No, I'm telling you, hack me. Take my identity, please.
The firm acknowledges the downtime, apologizes, and makes an effort at making up. At least one alleged member of that group, a chap called Vinny Omari, according to online reports, has been arrested in the UK. Hey, look, you were right. Totally English. Thames Valley Police confirmed an arrest, but did not say Omari. The warrant for his arrest has been shared on the Krebs on security site. A police statement said that the 22-year-old suspect was picked up on a range of charges. I'm not going to read all this shit. But anyway, Sony gave everybody like a week free of PSN. So.
Wasn't that nice?
Yeah.
Really?
People that already own it, though. You have to have it already.
I was gonna say,
You're not going to get it for free just because you didn't use it. Now, whatever. But.
No, I want free PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
What's that?
Hell, I want a free PlayStation.
Speaking of PlayStation Plus, the free games for January includes for PlayStation 4, you get Infamous First Light. It's a standalone expansion to the Infamous franchise, with this expansion released in August 2014. The franchise is one of Sony's big exclusives for their console, so it's fantastic to see it on the PS Plus list. The Swapper, a platforming game. On PlayStation 3, you get Prototype 2 and DuckTales Remastered. Ooh, DuckTales Remastered.
Holy shit.
Good for the kids. In Duke Nukem 3D Megaton Edition. Ridiculous. Okay. For the PlayStation Vita, you have Whoa Dave, and that's it. Wow, that looks horrible.
Yeah.
Whoa Dave
nothing
is a
but horrible
full-screen
games on the Vita.
platformer where players attempt to help the protagonist Dave Lownuts get through an alien
Dave
invasion.
Lownuts.
The game is not yet released, so there are no reviews for the Vita version yet, but the iOS version scored fairly well. Woe Dave will also be available on the PS4 at a later date. But they just phoning that in.
I had a bad case of that when I was in the Army. Low nuts.
God, one crappy game for the Vita. I think they just want the Vita to die.
I think so. I got one. I love it, man. I play all kinds, but they just got crap.
Yeah,
It's
they
like-
don't got very good stuff on it.
Or
so.
it's Japanese stuff that you don't know it's all Segai Huna. What is it? RPG? Or the fucking what is it?
Yeah, the preview function isn't good. Some games will have screenshots, others won't, and then you're really just rolling the dice. You're just like, I have no idea what this game is.
And then it's like all Japanese stuff. It's all the culture's weird. So they're like some chicks coming on, rubbing her hair, and you're like, what the?
But what is this? You play now.
I did set up the Vita TV to stream the Xbox. That works pretty good. I mean, Xbox, that would be weird. The PlayStation 4, that works pretty good. And that thing's like $70 now.
Have you streamed through the Vita?
Yeah, that worked pretty good as well. But the screen's too small sometimes to read all the text, because the games aren't designed for that small screen, so you kind of sit there sometimes when somebody's, like, when there's writing and you're like, it's telling you something like press X or press square to do something, and you're like, I have no idea what that says.
You're all, what? It's all, press square! What?
Yeah.
Press square!
It's all blurry and shit, and then you gotta run to the TV and try to see what it says.
You get all freaked out and hit circle instead.
No!
Hackers have leaked the Xbox One SDK, claiming advancement in openness and homebrew. Microsoft, it seems, just can't catch a break days after a major hack took its servers offline on Christmas Day, and after being lambasted in multiple stories for shipping games like Halo the Master Chief Collection in nigh unplayable condition. The company's Xbox One SDK has been leaked to the public by a group calling itself HALT, but it's spelled H4LT in all caps, which apparently objects to being called a hacker group. Offered this explanation when asked why it was distributing the SDK. The group claims that the SDK will basically allow the community to reverse and open doors for its homebrew applications being present on the Xbox One. To be clear, what HALT has done is a far cry from groups like Lizard Squad. The SDK for any given product is typically available behind some degree of registration, but they don't necessarily cost anything. The SDK is one small component of creating the ecosystem the ecosystem that would be necessary to get homebrew up and running on the platform. Whether or not users will ever pull it off is another question. Hey, listen, you got to drink if I say a word wrong. So.
Echolocation.
Nye. You know what I got, man? I got a hacked original Xbox. You guys ever mess around with those?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh man, it's got like, well, now they've been hacking it for like 15 years, so they got it down. I had like 4,000 games on it. It's like crazy, everything you can imagine.
Yeah, I've got a modded one, but I haven't used it in a long time. But it was good when I had it. I mean, it was cool. You could get like Xbox Media Center. Karate Dog was really into his. He had everything on it and shit. It was like a bunch of emulators and all that stuff. It was good. It was a good little system.
Right. Well, now they even got like the interface and it comes on and things jump out at you, and that's really nice. Yeah.
They run around the living room in front of you and shit. Ah!
Right.
Eyes all big. What the fuck is that?
It's sinister. I hunger.
Just pulls you in like Videodrome or something. All right, so emails. We got 3 emails this week, not including the one Bigdog sent where it's like, hey, what the fuck? Are you guys doing the show? Where the fuck am I?
I was going to send an
in...
email with like all kinds of crazy Japanese names, so you can just read them off. Hi, Kaida Mano.
A lot of drinking. If you want to write into the show, you can write to whatever you want at videogamenews.com, and we'll read your email on the show. Dan writes in to penis at videogamenews.com. He says, hey guys, wondering what games you have spent the most time playing in total. Currently playing Kingdom Hearts 2.
Does that include MMOs?
5 HD Remix and going on 60 hours. And most time total is 180 days on RuneScape.
Like
I never tracked my time, but I'm sure it was Asheron's call too, and I'm sure it's definitely in like the weeks of like life wasted on that game. I couldn't tell you a total, but it's ridiculously long. You guys?
Christ, I'll just go straight out and say World of Warcraft then, man, because I played the fuck out of that. I might even go back because I got all that new shit, which is tempting. I don't know that I'm going to enjoy it, but it might be worth giving it a shot. Who knows?
Cool.
Hands down, it's going to be Lord of the Rings Online. I mean,
yeah, you're still doing it, right?
Well, Candy Crush takes a lot of Larry's time.
yeah, but I mean, the game's a minute long each.
Yeah, it's not the same thing.
Yeah, because Larry's so great at the game. He's like, what's
I am
this?
pretty
All
awesome.
the jelly.
Yeah. Come at me, Jelly.
Blows through it.
I don't play MMOs, man. I don't like interacting with anybody. Like,
Yeah, I haven't played for that very reason, too. I'm just, after a while, I'm just tired. Like, can you want to help us with this quest? I'm like, no.
right.
By that point, I'm such an asshole. What the fuck am I going to help you, you little bastard? Because I'm just automatically expecting, like, the worst. Like, I'm going to go in there and going to, like, take a shit,
Or you're like, look, man, what am I supposed to do? I'm trying to go over here to the Lord King. Well, Lord, what are you, stupid? But,
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
I was playing Grand Theft Auto Online the other night, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go home, park my car, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna shut the game off. And like halfway there or whatever, I got involved with something. Some dude jumped in my car. I drove around for a little bit, and I was like, you know what? This is pretty stupid. I don't know why I'm driving around with this dude. I got to get him out of here. So I drove all the way back to my place, and then I switched the thing so I could have nobody in my car, and it forced him out. And then I just drove into the garage and left. I thought it was kind of funny. Guy's just sitting there driving around. All of a sudden, he's like, "Why did he stop? Whoa, where's my God? Why can't I go in his car? Where's he going?" I'm out, down, gone.
Yeah, I remember that in Ultima Online. You had a boat, and somebody got on your boat, and they didn't want to get off. There's nothing you could do about it. And they could totally steal your shit. You went through a lot of boats.
I mean, it's just freaky. Somebody you don't know pops up in your game, I remember back in the Napster days, I was downloading some song or something, and a screen popped up, and it's all, "Oh, you like the Foo Fighters, eh?" And I was all fucking pull the wires out of the wall, throw the desktop out the window. Fucking,
You don't know me.
right?
I always feel like a sense of responsibility or something, like to progress, because I don't always want to, make progress. I'm exploring or something. I'll play Dead Island, and people will join, and they're like, waiting for the part where you're supposed to go, like they're jumping up and down, waiting for you to grab something. And meanwhile I'm looking at a conch shell on the beach or something, like useless.
Look at the
I'm like, I'm
pixels.
sorry I'm ruining your game, but I totally am not.
Yeah, you want to explore, you want to enjoy it.
Yeah, right.
There might be some loot hidden somewhere that nobody found.
Some secret, some star that I have to collect.
I fall asleep.
Yeah, time just falls asleep. He's no good at it. Plus, it takes him 20 years to download a game anyway.
Yeah, people come up and run around me and stuff, run circles around me.
Stan writes in to anything@videogamenews.com.
Right.
And he says, "Hi, I'm new and wanted to say hi, how's it going? And ask, when do you expect the perfect game for you to come out?"
Never.
At all.
I don't even know what the perfect game for me is.
Yeah,
How does the game celebrate me?
I don't know if there's a perfect game, but I've certainly played some great games in my life so far, and I'm sure there's going to be more great games.
Don't lie.
I'm looking forward to some of the new interactive headset technology that's eventually going to come out, where we're inside games. I have big hopes for what that could turn into. It will probably be just advertisement-driven garbage. But
Rip
I
your
have
skull
hopes
right
that
off.
maybe it will turn out.
And
to something.
microtransactions.
Yes, plenty of microtransactions and electrical impulse punishment if I don't purchase things. So,
Yeah.
um,
You want the pain to stop.
maybe 10 years from now. I mean, I'm getting old too. I mean, at some point, I might not be able to play video games anymore. I might just be, my tooth falls out now. In 10 years, my arm could stop working.
Arm
Shit
falls
could
out.
happen.
Your
Might
arm
lose
getting
all muscle
closed.
control in my neck. My head will hang down. I have to give it up. What about you guys?
I
When
think
do you
maybe
expect
what?
perfect game to come out for you?
It was Elder Scrolls Oblivion. That was. I mean, I still play that fucker too. It's
Did
crazy.
you ever play the Elder Scrolls Online? I don't hear anything about
I
that.
did, and then it's like I need a better graphics card, I guess, because is a constant. Well, we had to trade in our
Wasn't that
router
coming
too,
out for
'cause the thing was
Xbox or something?
really old, but it was like there were some problems. I didn't mind it because again, I played Elder Scrolls and Sky, both Oblivion and Skyrim to death, and it's like I really wanted to see where that game was going to go, and I just couldn't get the thing to work. I said, "Fuck it, I give up."
2009 is when I expect the perfect game to come out for me.
An actual date.
May 5th, 2009 is when I expect the perfect game to come out for me. That's when they released Plants vs. Zombies for Windows.
All right, now Larry's just being silly.
That game was like the perfect game.
Did you finish it?
Yeah, I did.
Get out of here. No, you didn't.
I loved the shit out of that game.
Plants vs. Zombies.
Yes.
It was fun for a while, but after a while, I was like, it's the same thing over.
It's like all the Angry Birds. There's like 400 Angry Birds games. I can't keep playing the Angry Birds. I don't even know. I never finished the first one because there was 700 levels or something. So
Well, now they got it on everything. I got it on my Roku box. I'm gonna sit here on my TV and throw Angry Birds at her.
Yeah, my girlfriend played that Plants vs. Zombies, the fighting game. They go online and
Yeah, the MMO or whatever.
it's just a fighting game.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
It's like an arena. It's funny because you can hear them all, and like my girlfriend will be playing, and I'll just like giving a distinct face because you can hear the little kids. I'm like, "There's your competition, man. That's what you're fighting right now." It's just those little kids. Like, no, it's awesome because their parents come and start screaming at them. It's great. I'm like, okay, I can kind of get that then. It wasn't about I get to learn, relate to my own child. It's all about listening to somebody get their shit ripped in half by some angry adult. So that shit was funny for me.
I want any game that'll load without having an update or a patch or anything. Every time I turn on my Xbox, it's always downloading something. I gotta wait.
yep, it drives me nuts sometimes because it's like I'll put in a game like that just came out and it'll be downloading a patch, and you're like, seriously, I just got it. It's brand new.
Right?
And now like the Wii came with like as soon as you turn the Wii on, it was like, great, thanks for buying the Wii. Now you have to mandatory download like a 4-hour fucking thing.
Yeah, you're in some kind of room where it's like a Wii U and it's all doo-doo playing the music. What the fuck?
Well, this is a problem. All right. Tony writes in, and he wrote to bring back the hate at videogamenews.com, and I wish we could. Don's weird. Can't motivate the guy to get on the show, but eventually. Hey, Don and crew, just wanted to know your opinion on the whole Lizard Squad thing, and how did the online outages on both Microsoft and PSN affected you?
It didn't.
Yeah, I found out about it about 5 minutes ago when Kevin read it, so I was devastated.
Take a lot of life away.
I had some problems with it, but I mostly was just logging me off of PSN, and Xbox wouldn't let me on at all. But
just kills me, man. They could be like inventing some stuff that's like really helpful for the human race, and you know they're doing this shit.
I'm pretty good at like searching Twitter these days for like current events. So I was like knowledgeable about it going on, sort of thing.
Well, I mean, every Christmas it happens because everybody gets their Xboxes. It goes down.
Yeah.
I don't even think it was probably hackers. I mean, it probably just went down. They're blaming it on hackers, you know.
Yeah, you're probably right.
They're all quick. Just throw up like a hamster with a sombrero and say it's fucking Team Hamster Log. I'm telling you, I know that's what happens.
You'll get some people they know to sit there and just like, we are against you. There's nothing you can do. Ha ha. We're evil. And they just disappear. What the fuck was that?
Right, and their logo was a fucking a crane with a fucking tattoo of something on its head.
It's just crazy.
Hold on, I'm killing zombies. They're on fire.
I couldn't watch my Yule log video on Netflix. I was pissed.
Jesus Christ! You actually watch that?
Put it on the background, dude. Start feeling warm. You're like, ooh, it's hot.
But that wouldn't work in my place. You put it on, it'd still be cold.
I'm in San Diego, so.
You just open the window and it gets warm.
Right, exactly. No, it gets like 69 here. Everybody's like, woo, throw on the Uggs. Let's throw on the hoodies, man.
Yeah, that shit's disappearing for us next week. It's fucking going to be cold here.
It's already snowing here.
This is fucking great.
Sorry, I have the window open. It's a balmy 70. I'm in shorts and a tank top.
Yeah, I was looking at the weather this morning. It's like, okay, so today the high is going to be 53, and tomorrow the high is going to be 17.
Yeah.
See, but it works out though because like we don't have like really too many hobos because the snow kills them. Where in California they're everywhere. You know?
Oh yeah. Well, no, dude. When it gets below 70, they'll throw out like pump tents. You go down San Diego, and they got like it looks like KOA. Like it's just pump tents all over, and they're out there with their barbecues and stuff. Oh, it's party time.
All right. Well, I don't have anything else. I mean, the show's we're out of email, we're out of news, and I'm really tempted to buy this $1.50 How to Survive game, which is calling to me right now. No, I'm not going to buy that. I have so many Steam games at this point.
God damn it! Now I got to look at it.
I don't even. Yeah, you should get it, Brian. It's totally $1.50.
I don't know, man. I get into
playable
those survival
characters,
games.
4 islands.
How to Survive. It's a buck.
Play with a friend
you know
offline.
it's gonna be nothing. It's nowhere near look like that. You're gonna look at it and be like a bunch of pixels.
Oh, it looks all right.
Yeah.
It's like a top-down zombie game.
God damn it.
Could read the reviews here. Let's say.
Hey, that Evil Within. How did
not too
I
good.
picked it up for cheap and have gone back to it a few times. Some people have reviewed it harshly, but I think that's unjustified. If you want a survival game with some crafting and RPG elements, this is for you. My guess is that the detractors didn't know what they were buying into. So there you go.
That State of Decay was pretty fun.
This game's probably shit. It's $1.50. I mean, how good is it gonna fucking be, right?
Did you play that Evil Within?
No.
Oh my god, I was just talking about that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I got it, and I was like, you got to hide in like a locker and wait for the guy to go, and you're like there for like 2 or 3 minutes, wait for the guy to walk around. I'm like, no, dude. I took him back to the store. I'm like, I can just go sit in my closet with the lights off.
I know. It's so hard. I mean, the one dude's giving
wife's
shit about it, but I understand. It's one of those things. There's some people that can just play torturous games and have fun at it, but I can't do it. There's just a limit. I don't mind dying a few times, but that guy died like 68 times or something he posted up. Fuck that. I can't play a game like that.
No
It's
shit.
not fun.
Yeah, every time you like walk out, you're like, okay, well, I guess I'll go this way. And he's like, chainsaw, and then he's chasing down the hallway, and they can't get out. No, it wasn't fun. I was like, I am not having fun. This is not fun.
Right, yeah. Because you got to like follow like very strict ways of doing things. Like there's no creativity in it. You just follow the pattern, and that's if you don't know the pattern, you die until you figure it out. And those kind of games just bore me. I mean, that's really what it comes down to.
It's like, come on, man. I'm a busy guy. I got stuff to do. I got my kid, I want to sit down. I don't want to have to figure something out and watch, like, half-hour of cut scenes. I mean, come on.
Jeez, yeah.
Plus, when it kills you, it throws you way back. And so that's the kind of shit I hate. Like, I don't necessarily have to start right where I died, but don't throw me back, like,
where I was 3 hours ago because I forgot to save.
Yeah, I forgot to save. He was like, son of a bitch!
It's especially in a sneaking game, there's so many ways you can fuck up that you just don't want to keep going over and over it again.
Or those ones where you trip over some random trap, so you didn't bother saving because nothing was going on. You're just like walking along and fall into a pit trap and die, and you're like, oh my god, and you're all of a sudden you're like back in the town holding a rusty knife and a loincloth.
I do that all the time with Grand Theft Auto, man. Like, I'll sit there and I'll play it forever, and then I'll die, and then all of a sudden, like, I'm back, and I'm, like, the black guy, and I'm like, oh, dude, come on. I was Trevor 5 minutes ago, dude.
Yeah, I don't even turn that game off right now because...
because you don't want to lose your spot. I know, dude.
Right. I don't know if it's saving properly or not, so just keeping it on all the time.
Right.
Yeah, sometimes I pull it in, and I just drive around for 45 minutes. Beating up people all over. Excuse me, someone steal your purse? Well, I'll help you out.
All right. Well, that's it for the show. Jason, thanks for joining us.
Thanks a lot, man.
Fun having you on the show.
It was great talking to you guys, man. I know I've been... Dude, it's just weird because, I'm a commuter. So I listen to podcasts and stuff, and how podcasts have grown, and now it's all corporate, but you guys are still doing it, and you're doing it because you love it, man. I could tell.
Kevin will bitch if we don't.
But we would very much like to be corporate.
Yeah.
But Kevin, dude, you gave stuff out, prizes forever. I mean, you never, because I listen to podcasts and sometimes they'll get in clicks, where like the one podcaster, like, because I got passes for Disneyland, and there's all kinds of Disneyland podcasts. So there's one dude that hangs out there, but he thinks he's like part of the show, like he's an attraction. Everybody comes and takes a picture with him and shit. It's like, you're not like that. You don't give a shit. You're not selling T-shirts and stuff. You're just doing it because you want to talk to your buddies and your brother,
That would be weird, like, if we were, like, anywhere. Like, let's get a picture with you or something.
Right?
It should be T-shirts, though.
That was weird, though, when we were at Comic-Con.
I was going to say, Comic-Con, you had people taking pictures with you.
I'll tell you what, man. It's on my bucket list. One day I'll come down to Cinema Wasteland with you guys. I've seen the hotel room, so... You have to show me what's up.
Ravens Dolphin was at Comic-Con, and he recognized me. He's like, that's Kevin Baird. We were walking around. I was like, that's weird.
I'm the one who saw it because he goes walking past him, and I was behind Baird, and I see him look at him, and he's like, oh, my God, that was Kevin Baird. And I'm like, Anderson's right here. I don't know, TV.
Should have thrown yourself at his feet. Go, can I have your autograph, please?
No, but we were really excited when McFry showed up.
Oh my God! I was hammered.
Yeah.
Well, I invite you guys down to Comic-Con, man. That's my deal. I know it's the butthole of America.
It is. It's down there in the butthole of the state. But no, San Diego's one of the nicest places I've ever been. But I'm not flying 17 hours to get there or whatever.
Yeah, Corey was down there. And I tried to talk to him, but he was like, he had an iPad with two chicks, and he's showing the iPad, and he's all blah, 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 blah. I'm like, forget it, dude. But I talked to the other guys. They were cool.
That's actually what happened when we were at the bar. I was talking to people because Corey was too busy, and I had somebody ask me how they can talk to Corey. I was like, just go talk to him.
Right, how do you talk? Well, you have to file this addendum and make it triplicate.
Could bring him over here and point to you and be like, talk to him, but I don't think he would listen to me. So, anyway, all right. Anybody else? Shout outs? Anything?
No.
Well, I do a podcast once in a while. It's called the Big Art Project with 2 G's because I'm on the West Coast, and it's basically me just like talking to my car. So it's probably like tumbling with tumbleweed.
Then you'll have nobody listening.
Right? But I got because I take audio from Comic-Con, so I'll put up. I don't limit myself to I'm gonna do it every week, or I just put up whenever I can or feel like it, So I got Kevin Smith talking and just different things for Comic-Con or whatever I see around.
Cool. Darn Savior, you're a god among men. That you died 87 times and completed the game in 18 hours. Good for you. You're better than us. I wish I could learn that patience that Jeff at Spill or Rageworks, or whatever the fuck his name is. Rage Select. Everybody's got Rage in their name now. I can't keep track.
It was angry.
That can play games. Oh, I mean, the guy's a machine. He can just play shit and but then he doesn't have a job, and all he does is play video games all day. So I guess I could do it too if I had to.
You're saying he's a bum.
No, he left Spill and he got Patreon going, and he lives off Patreon. Maybe he does some sort of artwork on the side or something. I don't know, but I don't think so. I think he's just doing video games. So good for him, but I don't have that patience. So, all right, we'll be back next week. VideoGameNews.com. They'll take you to our Facebook page. You can find out all the information there, and yeah. If you need anything, send us an email, anything@videogamenews.com, and I'll either respond to you if it's for me or if it's for everyone, then we'll read it on the air next week. That's it.
Penis at videogames.com.
Peace.
Later.